What is going on? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. We're doing it. We're doing it so far. Literally nothing really going on today. I just got back from class, but I do have a project to work on today, so I'm excited for that. And in the meantime, I just got some mac and cheese, so I'm gonna eat that, watch YouTube. Honestly, watch a few other YouTubers' first Vlogmas video. I've slacked a little bit today, but we're done slacking. Let's just get to what the point of this video is. And I'm trying to make my room a little bit more similar to a studio. Obviously, I always record in my room. I would say about 90% of the footage that I record every video is in my room, but my room echoes a lot, and that is not good for recording. The plan is to buy more at some point, so there will be like a part 2, or I don't know if necessarily part 2 is the right word. So we're not gonna call it a part 2, but like an updated version of this video in the future. But I have all these foam pads, and I used a lot of the foam pads when I created a studio in the bedroom at home, so I don't have that many. I only have 19 left, but we're gonna make do with what we got. And I think it's all gonna just be in this corner because I got my microphone. That whole setup is there, so it just makes sense to have it by my microphone. So I think just kind of covering a little bit of this, because this is the corner where I do all my filming for the most part. Now the only thing that does suck is I'm in a dorm room, so I have to use like scotch tape to put these up. We're just gonna start taping them on the window. I'll probably put a layer of 2 or so there, and then we'll go from there. There's a chance that this tape doesn't even work to hold these up, but we're gonna attempt it. If you pull on it, it's definitely coming off, but I think it just sitting there is fine. That's what we got. I was gonna go all the way down, but like there's really no point because that's never on camera. Like if I were to sit here and film, that would be cut off, but this wouldn't be cut off. So I'm thinking of putting some right there. 2 won't fit next to each other very nicely, but that can always line up. I can like bring this around. I definitely have some options. I think what I might do is move this cart and put my chair there. So if I sat down to film, it would most likely be in my, ow! Just put it on my toe. Vlogmas is just not treating me well because this is 2 days in a row that I've gotten hurt on camera now. This is most likely the chair that I would sit and film in. It doesn't work very nicely because now I have all this showing. Maybe I didn't plan this very well. I already knew I didn't plan this very well. I don't know if the view is different, but I put it how I would have it if I was filming. It's really not that bad. I'm complaining a lot more than I should be. If I sit back, I can cut out my chair and my bed. Literally, I can sit off center, and now if I just cover here, then I'm fine. So that's what our plan is gonna be. Okay, a little update. I have plenty of pads left, and I don't think that I'm gonna put them anywhere else really. So I'm gonna start further up than my line and then end at my line. I have this dream sign, so I'm gonna literally just start right under that dream sign. Okay, that was on camera. So we're gonna need to figure out a new plan, I think. This one is about to fall off too. I had a feeling it was gonna struggle to stick to the foam pads, but I had hoped that it wouldn't. I have enough time to run to the store really quick because this was my plan for the day. I'm gonna check my computer and see if the Walgreens closest to me sells command strips, and that is gonna be our next attempt. And on top of that, I might get super glue and super glue the command strips to my pads. It looks like they have it according to online, so we're gonna walk to Walgreens because that's literally the closest thing to me besides Whole Foods, and I don't think Whole Foods would have it. It is 33 and it feels like 24. It is cold outside. Okay, we're gonna get dressed, we're gonna go, and we're on a mission now. Okay, the only thing that sucks about this time of year is like having to layer up. Putting on as many layers as possible right now so that I'm warm. On top of these 2 layers, so I have 2 layers, then I take this fuzzy jacket and put it on top. This is literally how I stay warm in the winter because I don't have a winter jacket. So now we have 3 layers, and then our final layer is my jean jacket. Once all of these layers are on, I can pretty much like barely move. So that's fun. You know, every time I go shopping, I get a lot more than I planned, but whatever. It works out. Now we're going home. I didn't get what I went there for. And I got more. First things first, I got a water. That's just for my game today. Then I got a dry erase board. This is just for Vlogmas so that I can plan videos. And then I'll use it post Vlogmas for videos as well. And then I got crazy glue. They didn't have like the double-sided command strips. They only had the Velcro ones. And I really didn't want the Velcro ones because if I can't get those off of my foam pads without destroying them, then I just have to throw out the pads and like, or deal with them being on there, and it would just bother me. So like, I was like, no. And then I was looking for a dry erase board. I was looking for something. It didn't necessarily have to be a dry erase board, but I was looking for something for planning and stuff. And I came across Scotch indoor tape, and I really hope that it'll work. That's what we're attempting to use. And if this doesn't work, then a different day of Vlogmas, we will be doing this same project. And I still got the crazy glue just in case like this won't stick to the foam pads. It feels just like a command strip. We're just gonna go with it. So far, so good. That looks good so far. So far, everything is staying up. So now we're gonna attack this wall. I really hope that that looks straight. I feel like it doesn't. We are done officially with this wall. Now it's just a test to see. I mean, these ones haven't fallen. I feel like I should say yet, but I'm also gonna have faith that they won't fall. Those ones haven't fallen, and these top ones are on good. Now I feel like at this point it just leads to is this gonna end up ripping the paint off the wall or not? And I really hope the answer is or not. Final conclusion, this is kind of cool. My lighting is terrible right now, but this is kind of nice. I feel like it looks kind of cool. It looks nicer than what I've been doing, which is literally having my room in the background, no matter if my room's clean or dirty or what it is. My mom just called to tell me that she has Starbucks points that expire tomorrow and to see if I wanted to use them. So we're gonna go to Starbucks. I feel like I had too many layers when I ran to Walgreens, so I'm only going jean jacket this time. Thank you so much. You have a great one. All right. Starbucks acquired, and I just discovered there's a Nutcracker pop-up right by me around the corner, and I wish I was 21 to go. I have never gotten a peppermint mocha hot. I always get a frappuccino, no matter how cold it is outside. So this is my first time getting a hot, and it's actually kind of good. I have zero regrets. We are thriving with the tree. It's definitely still a disgrace to Christmas, but you know, a tree's a tree, so we're just going with it. And I enjoy the aesthetic of plugging it in and unplugging it every night. I'm about to leave for volleyball. I attempted to do this, and it just doesn't look pretty, so I think that's a project for tonight or tomorrow. I got dressed, and now I am about to leave. I threw my layers back on. These were just, I don't even know. I just already had these two layers connected and put on top of each other, so it just made my life easier to keep them. Under it, I have a black t-shirt to play volleyball in. I won't overheat or anything. Oh, also, completely changed my mind. Peppermint mocha frappuccino, definitely better than a hot peppermint mocha. We made it back home alive. I didn't film anything at the game, but we won, and it was playoffs, so that was nice. So we go to round 2 of playoffs, which are on Tuesday. So y'all will see it on, well, if I film and edit it all, y'all will see it on Wednesday of next week. 2 things that I forgot to say. 1, editing on a bus, really hard when you're driving through Chicago. I discovered that. I took our shuttle to our North Campus, and I was like trying to edit, and like everything was shaking, so then the back, my like the screen of my computer would just like slowly move down, and then I'd pull it back up and we'd hit a bump and it just opened, and it was like rough, and it wasn't going like, it wasn't closing, it was going backwards. So I'm like, oh my god, everybody like on the bus can see what I'm doing, which is like weird. So yeah, that was quite the adventure. My second thing is I have new battle wounds. So I've come to the conclusion that I'm gonna need a compilation of every time I get injured in a video during Vlogmas at this point, because I have 3 injuries and we're only on day 2. I chose to dive on my knees, scraped them up. Not even scraped them up. I got pure floor burn on both of my knees, not just one, both of them. This one really hurts, and it's black. I think it's from my pants, because I was wearing long pants. I always hate these things. Alcohol swabs, they always hurt like a son of a... Oh my gosh, that hurts so bad. Oh, now it's burning the other leg. Okay, maybe I should have done one leg at once. The amount of these I've gone through in the past 24 hours, 48 hours. It hurts so bad, it burns. I hate these. So basically, yeah. Vlogmas is gonna be quite the adventure if this is how it keeps going. Update on the burn on my arm. I've just been cleaning it every day. It is really nasty. And it's weird because it wasn't even a bad burn. I was stupid and I did what you're not supposed to do, which is peel like the skin off. So I think it's just kind of like a karma sucks type of thing. Okay, wait, because I totally forgot about this whole period of time where my camera was dead. So I had quite the adventure during that. I have this hard drive and I store everything on that hard drive. Literally everything for every video. Nothing's on my computer because my computer just runs out of space. That is the only place that it's at. So I'm like transferring footage over off of my SD card onto my computer, whatever. And then while that's going on, I'm like, oh, or I think it was right after actually. I was like, oh, while I have it here, I might as well transfer all the video like footage and stuff from my past several videos that I haven't transferred onto my hard drive yet. I'm like, okay, yeah, that works. So I plug my hard drive in, whatever. And then literally randomly, it just says like my hard drive wasn't ejected properly. And then everything I was transferring over just went like unable to finish operation or like whatever, something like that. And I kid you not, I had a heart attack because I look at my hard drive and it has this light here. Light is off. I'm like, oh no. I literally had the biggest heart attack of my life. I don't know what happened still now, but I still have everything on my hard drive. Everything is a-okay. I was trying to do this quickly before I left, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, 2 hours to transfer. And I was like, I don't even have that much footage in these folders. Like, what is going on? I just have one folder that's huge because it's just a ton of footage that I've had that I just haven't edited, or I didn't like enough to edit, or I didn't like enough to post, whatever. I have so many videos that just never got posted. And just a little update on that story. My hard drive is fine. I think I honestly just tried to put too much onto it at once. So I stopped and I'm waiting till tomorrow until I put stuff on it again. But we are getting a true feel of the daily vlogging life because this is actually, it's a lot different than I expected it to be. I knew it would be tough, but to put it in some perspective, I've been editing for 2 hours because I didn't edit it all during the day. So it's 1 a.m. I'm usually sleeping by 1 a.m. because I wake up at like 9 a.m. on Friday. But I still have to shower and then go to bed. So yeah, truly getting a feel of what this is like and definitely learning very quickly that I'm gonna have to like figure out a schedule and put it in place. But I wouldn't change this for the world. This is day 2 of Vlogmas. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, tell someone you love them today, and I will see you tomorrow.